Alright, back to it. I'm JayborinoPlays, this is Legends of Arcane's second human book. We're on Chapter 9, Lords of the Golden Guard. I've not played Arcane for at least 3 weeks at this point, because I recorded a ton before going on vacation. Also, I was just excited to keep playing, and now I'm very intimidated to start again. So here we go, Lords of the Golden Guard. Gardon and Prince Torres march towards Van Durs and his cannon to finally bring an end to the occupation of the Golden Guard. Lord Thanak himself has led a small force of soldiers ahead of the main bulk of Gardon's army to take advantage of the current situation. The demon slaves under the command of the traitor Genethys are attacking Van Durs. Genethys wanted to destroy the cannon of the Empire before it is finished. Van Durs wishes to execute the traitor, personally. Let's get him. We're finally going to see Genethys again, because he did get away. Are you sure that your information is correct? I would hate to have my time wasted coming to this place for nothing. I'm absolutely sure, Reynold. Genethys is in charge of this assault. He's leading a massive army. He will attempt to destroy the cannon. It displeases me that my trusted Templars are not here, Marin. I'd prefer to have them with me when fighting this filth. Actually, I don't see why I should waste my time with him in the first place when traitors like Bloodclaw are on their way to attack us. You are more than capable of defeating him. The morale of the Golden Guard has been terrible ever since they set foot on this continent. They feel like they're fighting and dying to fight for nations they don't care for. You're not leading them personally in the battles is not helping either. What are you implying, Marin? However, fighting and killing Genethys, a general who betrayed our beloved Emperor, will boost the morale tremendously. Think about it. You killed a traitor in the name of the Emperor, showing how your holy power can shatter the powers granted by the demons. Not to mention the prestige such a victory could give you, Reynold. Genethys is responsible for the demons' advance. You can be the one responsible for killing him, halting their advance. Very well, Marin. You've convinced me. Prepare your airships to follow my forces. I will launch the attack with our infantry and the paladins under Sir Praxius' command. My forces are ready, Lord Thanak. The enemy may outnumber us, but we are going to fight to the last soldier. The two traitors fighting each other in the open field. The demon servant on one side, the golden bastard on the other. An opportunity we cannot waste. What are your orders, my lord? Shall I order my forces to focus on Van Durs? No, General. You and your group of soldiers would get wiped out easily. You have already proven your worth to me at the capital of Torin. You and your men will return to the king. My lord? I thought we were here to attack. I will take care of this personally, General. I will lead the charge. Return to the king and join his forces. As you wish, Lord Thanak. So we learned that Thanak is a dragon? I think?
Humanity is
we're the Golden Guard. So we've got Genethys. We have multiple bases. Let's just hotkey my stuff. And then we'll go through and read everything as we typically do. Okay, well, we have all sorts of upgrades ready for us. We have a giant base back here. Wow. Okay, well, let's do our thing where we save. And then, if you're wondering what this is, that probably 3 tries was when we were fighting the Lich King. So this is mission 9. And we'll do... Might have to do staggered saves. So let's see what Van Durs can do, and check out this this Golden Guard faction, because it looks different, because whatever this is, angelic.
I hate working with these.
Engulfs the weapon with holy fire, increasing damage by 30 and adding splash damage. The Orcs have arrived. Okay, so destroy the base of the demon slaves. Peanut. It's peanut colored. Use the marketplace to send Lord Marin 10,000 lumber. Devastating destruction. I assume that gets us destructors. You may now recruit paladins, powerful melee. Finally, we can make paladins! I was complaining about that since the Orc campaign. You may now recruit paladins, powerful melee warrior priests, and angelics, powerful supporting spellcasters, and chosen of Van Durs. Both are available in the Arcane Sanctum. Sir, we just got a message that, well, The Orcs have arrived in the area. They slipped past our defenses using Orcish airships. Okay, so this just buffs his weapon. He has a personal Thorns aura for himself. That's not an aura, I guess, if it's just his. Orc airships? There's no way such creatures could have learned to fly airships, or even build functioning ones. It appears that they have. They've allied with goblins and several other races. They probably stole one of my older designs and lore. What a disgrace. Devotion aura is good, so he only has one usable ability here is Q. Lord Merritt has sent some siege tanks to support us, High Lord. Has he? We'll look around in a moment. Again, I plan on restarting so that we take this time to actually get going. Calls down the Wrath of Holy Light itself that deals damage to nearby enemy units. Each wave deals 50 damage. So it's an AoE. It might be like Starfall. It might be like Flood. It might be like Monsoon. We'll find out. Then we've got Praxius of the Holy Bastion.
Very wise. For the light.
It is said that Sir Praxius forged his armor himself and has further improved it over the years. It has allowed him to stand in the first line of every charge and every defense, protecting those who stood by his side. Holy Light, good. Buff, good. Command Aura, good. And Resurrection. Wow, so we have two very, very strong heroes here. Now we have these Angelics. 15% buff, and then they also have, okay, so we do have a Dispel. That's going to be important. Very, very good nuke as well. Okay. Black Dragons. We're under attack by Black Dragons. To arms.
The light is with us.
Are we? I was going to say, we have a... Well, that's Thanok. I guess let's, we have some allies up here. We should move up and see if we could save them. And, I see a gold... What? Why? So we know that there's mines... I guess they said that there were goblins in the area, so we're going to be up against orcs. Okay, well, we know that this is going to happen, so again, we'll restart the mission. Let's go through and just read about what we've got with the Golden Guard. So barracks, zealots, crossbowmen, executors, lieutenants, those are new. Has Thorns aura, can learn Righteous Fury, which is I think gives them more damage. So it's always this fourth slot in the barracks. It's like a support melee infantry unit, which is cool. Okay, Arcane Sanctum. We can make Angelics and Paladins. I'm excited about Paladins, honoring their former leader, Salamar the Healer. So I assume, so Salamar was the head of the Paladins, and now it's Praxius? Like, Praxius has inherited these Paladins, I suppose? Again, right when we restart, we'll send some guys through the mines. That's just like a gotcha kind of thing. And then we have siege tanks, so that's different. And then war golems. So we don't have catapults, we have siege tanks.
You have a target?
Do these, what's the range on these? So they're like catapults. Okay, I thought they would be like steam tanks or siege engines, whatever they're called. Okay, great. And then, so our barracks units are what we expect. Workshop units, somewhat new. It's the Arcane Sanctum units that we're going to be relying heavily on. I think we want to go heavy Paladins this map because they can heal themselves, and they have resistant skin. Okay, what can we do here? The Holy Crusade of Vendurus! No matter what his enemies say, High Lord Reynold Vendurus didn't get all his titles just because he was the current Emperor's uncle. On the contrary, the Lord Inquisitor loathes his siblings for letting luxury make them become lazy and corrupt. The General of the Golden Guard himself was the one who led the final assault against the demons on the continent of the Empire, destroying their forces there entirely. Some even claim that without him leading them, the armies of the Empire would have been utterly crushed by the demons. The Lord Consultant of the Emperor inspired his troops into holy zeal, turning the war for survival into a holy crusade against the demons. These are... Okay, so this is Genethys' forces, it looks like. Under his command, even the soldiers on the brink of death will keep fighting, for they fight to purge the lands of all that is unholy, so this increases hit points of all of our barracks units. And Angelics. 200, that's pretty significant. Compared to Orders of the Holy Bastion, after the mysterious demise of Salamar the Healer, and after the kingdoms and Gardon sealed their unholy pacts with Necromancer's shadows, Undead and Black Dragons, the Paladins voluntarily joined the Golden Guard, seeing their former allies as corrupted by evil. The Templar commanded Praxius, the Holy Bastion, Braylon, was appointed as their new leader by the Paladins themselves. His fiery speeches increased their effectiveness in battle. The words of their new charismatic leader are enough to make them live up to the High Bastion. And then Wrath is taunting us as well. The words of their new charismatic leader are enough to make them live up to the high expectations the Holy Bastion holds for them. Increases attack damage by paladins and their hit points by 200 and their armor by 2. I think we go Order of the Holy Bastion, almost for certain. We'll read all this when we get to it. Oh, good, they fight each other. The demons and the orcs fight each other. We'll again Van Douche. I'll read these aloud as we replay this. So let's review this. We have a giant allied base. We have an allied base up here that I guess if we can save it, they will help us. It appears like they're rebuilding, so we want to send crossbowmen up there as soon as possible. Again, and then we'll get started here momentarily. We're gonna go heavy paladins.
Our town is under siege.
With the Legacy of Salamar. So in the past, the leadership boni have had huge implications, one being Korra and the other being Lara. The Lara one had a huge story impacts, but I've noticed it seems like the ones that have the effect on the story are the ones that are side by side as opposed to vertical. Vertical are different characters. Side by side is like you choose one character to do one thing versus another, and that will impact the story. So this strikes me something that won't necessarily affect the story, though I really can't be sure. Okay, so here we go. Let's load our quick save. And then the very first thing I'm going to do is start making peasants, start some upgrades, and get my crossbowmen and heroes up to fight those black dragons to secure that base, and then get them back to our base to defend against these giant waves of demons and orcs. Well, they're not demons. They're demon slaves. I don't know if we'll be actually seeing real demons or not. And then, of course, we'll tower spam. We'll consider taking another base. We started with 2 gold mines. So much just to get started in this mission, but again, it's been a while. I'm a little on edge. It's been a while since I've played Big Macro Warcraft 3, just because I've taken such a long break. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna make crossbowmen. Get him up here. I'm gonna take Van Doors, and I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna hit all the mines. Okay, crossbowmen. An angelic.
Let me investigate.
I hate working with these.
Okay, he could take the hits. We'll bring Praxius as well.
Right.
Humanity is in
Okay, and then they're kind of confused on why the orcs are even here, which I suppose, yeah, I'm kind of confused as well. Why are they here? Okay, executor don't.
Aye, my lord. What do you need?
Bring these guys as well.
Right.
Do not fear.
Okay, and then we can always just holy light.
Right.
We can always just holy light once we get up here.
For the light.
I like how the dragons just come out of nowhere. Okay, good start.
Well,
we're up here. And then meanwhile, we got to get Cleave and Righteous Fury. I'm just going to get all these upgrades just to start. Boom. Got them all. And then we need more lumber. So let's get some peasants, and then we got to start our Paladin upgrades. Okay, so it's 300 lumber to get going. I suppose I don't necessarily need these workshop upgrades right now, so let's save our money and grab the Order of the Holy Bastion. We have a forward operating area up here, which is where I'm going to make some tower spam, which we'll do later.
Ready to work. Our allies' town is under siege. Our forces
Okay.
are under attack.
Here are the black dragons. Can we focus these down, please? We can always resurrect once this is done. Nope.
Right.
Leave them alone.
The light is with us.
We humans.
Okay, and then not poor Van Doors, but Van Doors can do nothing.
Shall not falter.
Yes, my liege. Aye, my lord.
Okay, well, a lot of my crossbowmen are dying. Let's make some more. And then we want to get some lieutenants as well for the buff, but we don't want to make too many of them. And then
Our allies' town is under siege.
paladins, if we can afford them.
Well, what are you
Do
waiting?
not fear. For the light.
Wow, okay. There's the paladin
Our allies'
upgrades.
town is under siege. Orders.
I am here.
I guess we need to get an orb on these things, right?
Say the word.
They chose to focus down my units, like, very early. I'm surprised. I thought they'd go for the buildings.
Let me out.
Do not fear.
Okay, and then Praxis is out of mana. I would not have expected you to be out of mana, buddy.
I am the Iron Hand of Justice.
Okay,
Forces are
so
under attack.
let's get some of these angelics as well, and then we're gonna have to hotkey all these paladins. We have some pretty good defense back at home, that's for sure. So paladins, you're going to be 2...
I swear.
Yes, mighty. I hate working with these.
Are we legit able to fight this off?
We shall not falter.
Aye, my lord.
Like, can you just hit the buildings instead? That would be ideal, thank you.
On my way. Aye, my lord.
There's their hero, Captain Circlos. All right, Captain Circlos, help us out here this time, buddy.
Our allied town is under siege.
Okay, well, that's all our crossbowmen. We're going to make some more of them, and we're going to leave them at home.
Sire?
Okay.
You need.
So as long as we can save this base, and then I'd like to go home.
The light is with us.
In fact, let's just go home now. They've got it under control, I think. What we should have done is just use Divine Justice, I suppose. All right, let's go. Let's get down here.
Then understood.
Okay, Angelics, you're going to be 3.
Let the hunt begin. Understood.
Okay, Paladins, get in there. What is, Holy Light is just Q.
At once. I swear.
Holy Light, real good, and then we got to start +3. There we go, and then the ranged is fine.
I am the iron hand of justice.
It's going to be very hard to pick out our units in here, so I think we just got to be using this
For the king.
this command card down here. So let's go ahead and use Barrier for the Paladins, start flashlighting each other. Flashlighting each other.
The light is with us.
Does our ally rebuild stuff? They're repairing and they are rebuilding some stuff. They didn't lose any production structures, so it's not like that Elven mission where a bunch of your stuff just slowly, it just slowly dies and they never rebuild it. So I'm happy to see that. Let's get Advanced Masonry. We can now get these upgrades right here. And my heroes are back home, so I feel relatively safe. Let's start getting some Arcane Towers, haha, because it's Arcane. And then we can start revealing the map. That's going to be key. Our heroes are alive, our Angelics are alive. I like this Inspire more so than Holy Smite, but it depends on what we're fighting.
For the king.
More Paladins, please.
Ready to work.
Okay, and we want to hold this
shall
little
not
upraised
falter.
area. If we can catch them in the bottom, then they're going to have a disadvantage shooting uphill at us, which is something.
Orders.
It's
Aye.
something. So the benefit
Say
of the
the word.
crossbowman, wasn't there something at the barracks that gives them
Ready
extra
to
armor,
work.
or do they already have
What do
that?
you need? Say the word. Of course.
I thought that they were supposed to
Yes,
have
my
that.
liege.
These are supposed to be the best
Research.
units in the Empire.
Research complete.
Lord Marion would gladly lend Vandorus aerial support, but the cannon he is working on requires a huge amount of resources. If Vandorus can send him large amounts of lumber, Marion would be able to build and send several Imperial airships. Maybe we'll do the airships thing
I
this
await
time.
your command.
I had talked about not wanting to do that, but
Ready to work.
we have... oh dear. Well, because there's this, and also the last couple missions we didn't have to do that. Specifically, like the Elven mission with the allies, and then we had a micro mission. I'm okay doing some Destructor spam, I guess.
Ready to work.
We need some Executors, not too many of them, and then we need like a Lieutenant or 2. For that Thorns aura, Golems would be good too. More Paladins. We have 120 supply. And then I want to start getting a lot of towers. We're gonna. First thing I'm gonna do is make a cluster of Arcane Towers.
All right. Yes, me lord. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. All right.
Okay, so we're gonna build all of those, and those will all be Arcane Towers to give us vision.
Sire.
Here are all of our Paladins.
Do not fear.
We have Resurrect as well. Actually, I doubt there's any corpses left, right?
Do you need?
Okay, so we're fairly hamstrung in what our army looks like right now. We're going to be spending money frequently just to stay alive until we can get some tower spam set up, and until we can get the Arcane Towers set up.
Job done.
Okay, definitely imbued masonry. Because we don't want to path block ourselves here. Here comes Orcs.
What do you need?
Back up, engage them on the high ground, please. Okay, there we go.
Like-
Then, Doers, why don't you just go ahead and use Divine Justice? Ooh. Oh, okay, okay, so it's like Starfall, got it.
Your honor.
So our goal here is we pick out individual low paladins,
Job
Is that Sasragarn? Get out of here, Sasragarn. Oh, I thought you wanted to help the humans, Sasragarn. It's a joke. That's an arcane in-joke. What a life I'm living right now that I make an arcane joke. That's only applicable in the world of Arcane.
For the king.
Not sure why all this stuff just took... Oh, there was another stupid mine there. So that was the power of Paladins. Insanely good.
Your Honor, job's done.
Gotta make sure we use barrier. Holy Light is good, but not super necessary. Oh, these are... I thought those are ally helping us. Those are our lieutenants.
Sire? Absolutely.
That is so good. Holy crap, that's so good. Any other upgrades to get? All right, these are all being built.
Forces are under attack. Yes, my lord.
Oh no, the peanut forces are coming to attack us.
Job done. Yes, my lord. For the king.
Okay, we're slowly going to get bled dry on mana, though, which just means we're going to have to build new units, that's all. That's probably a waste of a resurrect, but that's okay. Nice, get the executors up here. I think what I'm going to do is save some lumber and try to just get those airships as soon as possible and play it super defensively. Then we can go down and cripple the orcs to get them off of our back. Okay, the filthy demons are attempting to attack the cannon that the Golden Guard wishes to use to cover their retreat from this lost continent. They are accompanied by a large force of demon slaves led by Lord Genethys. The traitor has insulted the Empire with his betrayal, and for that, he shall die. So see, the Golden Guard are really just trying to leave. Their attitude of not wanting to help the kingdoms is not a good one, but this cannon should help us either way. So that's why I'm kind of iffy on Gardon's idea to attack the Golden Guard. We got the elves. That's all that I thought he really wanted. He wanted to ensure that the elves would stay, unless we're going to do something where similar to like Arthas from the first human campaign in the vanilla Warcraft 3 game, where we destroy their boats and force them to stay here and help us. I don't know. Lord Marin would gladly lend Vandor's aerial support, but he cannot... Okay, yeah, so we saw this. The outcome of this, to me, if I was guessing, I would guess that in the future, when we inevitably fight the Golden Guard as Gardon, they would have destructors, as opposed to not completing this where they would not have destructors. But a grueling ground war, I do not think is the right path to victory on this map. I think I'm just going to hold out. I think defending with paladins and angelics and some crossbowmen will work just fine, as long as we keep building units and don't let our supply drop off, and then we move around with those destructors and we snipe buildings. I think that's going to be the key. That's my plan, at least. I'm going to quick save. We've had a decent start here. It's been okay. We just need more mana, really. We're going to try to get this stuff set up. All of these are done. Okay, so now we have a bunch of Arcane Towers. And then these workers that you thought you were safe, we're going to send you back. So the Emperor sends his finest soldiers, the Golden Guard, to fight me in his name. I'm not impressed. Your forces haven't really been successful so far. You can't even get rid of someone like Gardon. That's very rude. Let's go to make sure we pop our armor. Oh, he's already dead. You have caused me quite some trouble with your little betrayal, Genethys. You may have been able to force the fools who live on the continent of the Imperial Vanguard, but now you face a real enemy now. All this, like, huge amounts of dialogue. I can't read this aloud while playing. You're nothing more than an arrogant... You never had a real enemy. Your past successes are meaningless, and you weren't even enough of a man to fight the demons. You joined them instead. I will not just kill you. I will spit on your dead body and then destroy it. I mean, you can get behind... You can certainly get behind Genethys now. Oh, and then here's the Orcs. So, yeah, so this is a situation where, like... I hate to make an excuse, but, like, give me a break. Oh, see, it's still... More dialogue! You're the bastard who killed Greymar. He was my prey, not yours. Yes, I don't like General Greymar. We get it. And after that, I'm going to hunt that cursed dwarf who tried to kill me. Then that was, oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You greenskins are nothing more than an annoyance. It is beyond me how you were able to defeat General Cleavehand. Savages that you are. Let the orcs fight these guys for us, please. We may lose here. Yeah, and then our guy that can resurrect is dead. You will see soon enough. Kill them all, boys, but leave this high Reynold Van Douche to me. What did that thing call me? That's your name, isn't it? So ridiculous. Okay, well, maybe we can hang on here. Let's get some war golems, because I haven't gotten any yet. More executors. And then more paladins. And then here come actual demons as well. We managed to actually live there. I'm kind of shocked. I think Van Doors's ultimate really helped. Save him. Then run away. I'd like to get these defenses set up, but again, I'm like, oh, we'll be okay against these against this one attack, and then no, we weren't, because then 3 different enemy waves attacked at the same time. So of course they did, right? So let's back up here, lure these guys in. Yeah, let them kill each other. There we go.
I await your command. Ready for action.
Okay. Again, let them kill each other. We're going to save up that lumber. We're going to hang on for dear life. Let them kill these towers. We can survive this.
Humanity is in peril.
Oh, he's got something else. Van Door's... Okay, well, I can't read that right now. Jesus. Just so much information during these maps. It's like impossible to keep track of everything. All right, so get on in here, buddy.
Very wise.
You're ready for action.
Loving the flashlight spam, though. It's so good. The angelic... I see. I see. Okay, well, it was nice to have had an ally while it lasted, but I guess they're going to continue getting attacked by, what's his name? Thanok. Fine, whatever. I guess what we should do is make crossbowmen and run... No, they're not gonna live. We're not gonna get up there in time. We could try.
The light is with us.
I mean, I want to keep these fellas alive. What I should have done from the very get-go...
Yes, my lord. At once.
...was, get some workers up here and just tower spam, which I really, really hate to do, because I did that so much in a previous mission, but this is just those shitty air attacks, which we saw, like, at the end of the Orc campaign, if you recall. Where just a bunch of,
I swear it. Your honor.
I just had to, I couldn't stop their units from spawning, was the annoying part. Okay, well, these guys are just gonna get cut down. They don't have a hero up. We don't have any, we only have a couple crossbowmen, and our crossbowmen can't really stand up to these. Okay, I wonder if Thanok attacking in this fashion only happens in a certain circumstance. That would be very interesting. Run! Holy smite! Are they immune to magic? They're not! Okay, we might have to spam these things and holy smite. But their mana regen is just god-awful, so it's not like they can cast many things at a time. Wow, really? I'm maxed out on food? That's crazy. Okay, let's get all these guys up here.
Understood.
What?
We can't tower spam too much, keep in mind.
We shall not falter. I hate working.
Because if we do...
Let the hunt begin.
Why is this not hitting anything? Excuse me? There we go. Okay, well, our ally's getting stomped during this. I might just restart this. This is one of those situations where, like, you learn by doing. And I took a breath to like, read the stupid exchange with Wrath and all that. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever you say, buddy. And then we got attacked by so many things, and then unexpectedly the dragons continued to attack this base. I thought the beginning might have been a one-time thing, and in retrospect, I don't know why I would have thought that. But I think my original strategy is sound. I think we need to get a lot of towers set up here as usual. We hope that the orcs end up engaging the demons. And then keep healing. And yeah, so I'm just gonna restart this. I'm gonna bring workers up with us, and then we're gonna set up some towers. How did they live? I'm not sure. I mean, they send attacks, so that's at least distracting. So it's definitely worth the resources to keep them alive. So from the get-go, we'll be tower spamming. So you've seen the beginning of this. It's definitely a relentless onslaught, and I think the key is Stay locked up in your base, and then we'll get the destructors out. And if we can start destroying the orcs, which I assume are down here. Yeah, there they are, because that's the direction they're coming from. We just fly in with destructors and just eliminate all of their buildings from the back end like this. It should be no problem. And then once the orcs are gone, if we only have to fight these two enemies that are coming from the same direction, we shouldn't have a problem. Now, though obviously we have to survive against the dragons. But I'm less concerned about that if we plan for it in the future. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, here we are. Just right back at the beginning where I was. This is the very first enemy attack. I didn't want to spend too long with a cut happening here. Let's go ahead and use barrier. I got some workers up here. I am going to turn all these into guard towers once I have the lumber to do it. I've got towers getting set up here. Now it's just staying alive long enough. Easier than it sounds. Heal. Man, I wish Reynold had some sort of like AoE heal. That's the problem. We don't have any cheap healing like clerics or like the massive healing that we would get from banishers would be so good, and unfortunately we just don't have access to those. Okay, so we should be okay against the dragons for now. Maybe. I'm just gonna leave these guys here on auto repair. They're probably gonna get killed, but I also built a town hall, or I'm building a town hall up here so we can remake workers. Okay, we're gonna back up. All right, let's get in there now, and then Praxius use barrier, Reynold use retribution, and then we just need lots of cannon towers. All right, yep, you're gonna call him. Bad name, haha. It's funny because it's what it sounds like. And then we're just going to try to bomb through here.
I hate working with these.
Yeah, so I want to know what this holy call is. Don't kill my town hall, bro. Allows you to train a free Templar at your castle. Every zealot you send away increases the unit limit of Templars by 1. Every slain Templar decreases their limit by 1. Okay, so I make zealots and then I have to manually turn them into Templar. Okay, we'll work on that in a moment. Seems cool. We're very short on lumber.
Do not fear.
As you can imagine, catapult's going to be some of our biggest problems here. Guard towers, and I think some arcane towers as well will be very, very useful.
I am here. Very wise.
Okay, so my army's got to hang out like maybe up here. It depends on where the demons come from. If they come from this path, we want to like flank them before they get to our towers. There's not a lot of space on this little area, which is why it's probably not the best spot to be building towers in retrospect. And then we'll build more peasants for lumber.
Upgrade complete. Research complete.
And then down here for lumber. Okay, so that should be okay for now. And then again, we're saving up lumber like crazy. Is 120 our cap? Yeah, 120 is our cap. Interesting how you've changed it. 0 to 80 is no upkeep. We're at such low supply. We need paladins. Paladins are just absolutely crucial. We need them.
More work. Ready to work.
Okay, you guys hang out in here. Cannon towers. I can make another line of towers back here if they fit. They will.
Job's done. Ready to work.
Okay, we can farm up. We can farm up these towers as well.
Right to work. What is it?
And every little bit that helps.
Off I go then. Righto.
I feel like I'm not getting attacked nearly as much this time, and I don't fully understand why. I'm a little nervous about it. Still want this, and then Angelics are really good as well. I think I need more Arcane Sanctum since we're going heavy Paladin. I'm not making that much out of the barracks. I do want to make Zealots, though, so that I can send them away and have them become Templars, because that seems cool. These are crossbowmen. I think all of the Zealots that we did have are dead.
We shall not falter.
Okay, here comes Deathbreeze Clan.
We humans have to stick together.
And it's only Sasragarn, so I'm just gonna let my towers do their thing here. To re-hotkey these paladins every time I make new ones. It's not as annoying as it sounds. I shouldn't complain about that. Wow, his chain lightning is so much better than normal. It's hard to tell the difference between Praxius and the paladins.
Your Honor.
Do not fear.
Hit him. There we go. Then we got to get down here and kill the demolishers because they blast me apart like crazy.
Our forces are under
Okay, and then we got to sit on, what is it, 10,000 lumber? Okay.
Yes, my lord.
We have had an okay start. We now need to build a defense that can be not really self-sufficient, but good enough that it will not die instantly to these attacks. Okay, so let's make a group of zealots, and then we'll have Reynolds do his thing. Where is Reynolds? Oh, he's way down here.
Shall not falter.
Orders.
These are crossbowmen. We don't really need... You know what, you guys? Crossbowmen, come and hang out up here.
Our allies' town is under siege.
That's fine. Can this group defend themselves? They've got... oh, see, yeah, it's different now. It's General Hornal. I suspect they'll be okay.
Say the word. Aye, my lord.
Ah, yeah, take out the... Yes! Crossbowmen, do it! I wanted to think they'd be okay, but I'm pretty sure they're not okay. This base may be...
With us.
maybe forfeit.
King. Our forces are under attack.
We humans
Okay,
have to
Reynolds.
stick together.
What do you need? Upgrade.
Humanity is in peril.
And then he becomes...
Our allies' town is under siege.
Where did he... What?
Say the word.
Okay, he's marked. I'm honestly not sure. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I built buildings up. Oh my god, look at the amount of shit that they sent up here. There's no way this base is living. Oh, and it's actually Genethys. Look at the timing. I wonder if they'll kill each other. I think they would have left this alone if we didn't have buildings up here. That's the problem. They divert up here because we have buildings. This is an instance where I wonder if it's worth trying to keep our allies alive. It was fun in that Elven mission, but it's like they're so far out of the way to try to help. I don't know if we're actively going to be able to. Sorry, Captain Hornal. Okay, so
We humans have
mark this guy,
Our allies' town is under siege.
and then he's gone.
I hate working with these.
Allows you to train a free Templar at your castle. Oh, there it is. Call upon Templar.
Humanity is in
So we need to keep using that as much as possible.
I am here.
Can we please go and kill this guy? The layout of this map is kind of agonizing. Why would you go to... Oh, they're going to go down there because that's where they're rallied to.
On my way.
Do not fear.
Okay, you guys come on up here. We need more
Understood.
Well, what are you waiting for?
units. I'm so sorry, Captain Hornal. We lured them to you. Even if we didn't do that, he's going to get killed by dragons anyway. So,
I hate working.
we'd have to dump a lot of supply. We'd have to dump a lot of supply
Our allies' town is
in
under
crossbowmen
siege.
to keep him alive, so I don't really feel comfortable with that. So these guys are okay. They're better than normal zealots, but they're 5 food.
I'm your shooter.
Where is this? Where? There he is. I was going to say, there's a guy, he's trapped in here, and he wants to repair, but he can't. Okay, so let's get
What is it? What?
more of these guys off. Well, let's
Yes,
build another
my lord.
lumber yard, actually. Lumber mill.
What is it? More work? Yes, my lord.
All that work and money to try to keep those clowns alive, and they die anyway.
Yes, my lord.
Alas. Okay, so...
Absolutely.
Oh, the dragons will come to us, regardless.
The light is with us.
Yes, my liege.
Okay.
Well, what are you
Okay. Okay. New plan, actually. We need an Arcane Vault, unless we already have one, because I need to put orbs on my heroes so that they can attack
We
air.
humans have to stick together.
So Reynolds, come on down here. He also has items.
Allies' town is under siege.
Okay, so just really good stat boosts here.
Our town
The artifact
under
is said to contain the blood of the Arcanians, the first race to wander Arcane. After the downfall of the ancient race, it was lost to myth and legend until High Lord Inquisitor Reynold Van Duris found it and drank some of the still warm blood contained therein. He would never tell a soul where or how he had obtained it. Okay.
Our allies'
So grab
town
this.
is under siege.
Well, what are you
Our
waiting?
town is under siege. Sire.
Okay, he's okay. Next step, we need more peasants. Up here, lots of peasants. And then up here, lots of peasants. Still wait. I mean, again, once we're going to be able to build, we're holding out for those destructors at that 10,000 lumber. Once we can get there, we should be okay. Get him, Van Doors.
We humans have to stick
He's going to do it. Yeah, he'll be able to kill that. And then we'll get these guys up here to build more towers. To sit behind farms, which we just have not been able to finish yet. They're alive! They're alive! They're just so far separated from us. There's like, I mean, we can't defend against the dragons without luring all the other enemies to us. That's the problem.
Our town is under siege.
Okay, do we have any other air units that could possibly help us in that situation? No, I don't think so. Reynold, let's see if we can get you out of here. And on your way back, hit one of these zealots. Good work. And then we're going to send Reynold up here to do this. And we'll have to spam towers elsewhere. Okay, can we... Yeah, that's okay. That works okay. We survived here with our paladins.
For the king.
See, I view this so much more like problem solving than I do like super hard macro. It's like there's a clever way to approach each of these maps, and you have to figure it out. I don't think we've quite figured this one out yet, but I think it will come down simply to ensuring that we stop this from happening.
We humans have to stick together.
Have you reached a verdict?
We just have to tower this area up.
Let the hunt begin.
Ah, man, I really wish these things had better mana, better mana situation. That's their biggest issue. Is they're really, really terrible. They have good spells, but you just can't really use them. Okay, let's back up here. Heal, 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 heal. Lure back into our towers that we've got. Praxius, do this, and Papa resurrect. Actually, never mind. Oh, no, okay, that did work. Okay, how's this going up here? It is fine. So now we come in back down here. Hit this guy on the way out as a zealot. We're gonna make another lumber mill up here, and then we're gonna make more peasants, and we'll make some towers up there. Again, we're pretty much just hanging on for dear life. We'll make it out of this one way or another. Goodbye, zealot. You were good to us.
Command me. At once.
Okay, and then
Well,
Van Doors, why don't you come on back down here? Who is this? Rashgaroth? Oh, he also has the Infernal Summon. Of course he does. So our spellcasters are good, but they don't really have an oomph spell, if that makes any sense. They don't have a spell that silences... I mean, obviously a chain heal would be excellent. I mean, we have very strong units, but we're fighting on multiple fronts here, so I'm trying to pick and choose what to complain about. We seem to be in okay shape. Here, finish this up. There we go. Okay, keep going on the peasants here. We almost have what we need for Lord Marin.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, and then we're going to keep remaking paladins because they start at full HP. Oh, we've had these siege tanks this whole time.
we humans have to stick together.
Our defensive
At once.
area here is very hemmed in. I don't care for that, but it is the way it is.
Yes, my lord. Ready to work.
What's going on here? Oh, they're airships. They're like equivalent to our destructors. What a bunch of clowns. Okay, so I think that means we need just more normal towers. Should we build the defense up here? We have more space to do so.
Ready to work.
Keep making workers. I guess we have to make some towers over here.
Righto.
We're close to that 10,000 lumber, so I want to wait for the destructors if possible.
Yes, my lord.
It feels like my paladins have better mana regen than these angelics, which is
Understood.
really unfortunate.
Do not fear.
Yeah, we don't have like a stun or any way to stop these guys from casting spells. I guess we just have to take it.
Under siege.
Is it black dragons? It is. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna need... up here, let's just make some crossbowmen.
Done.
I hate working with these.
Yes, me lord. Job's done. Righto.
Okay. Again, I
More work.
am confident that one way or another we will complete this.
Are under attack.
Yeah, see, some of them come from down there, some of them will come from up here.
I am the Iron Hand.
See, these, yeah, they don't regenerate mana fast enough for you to properly... Oh, good. The demon slaves will kill them. To properly use that Holy Smite. It's a good spell, and I understand, I think we're supposed to have extremely good units here, but they do... The drawbacks are too noticeable.
Ready to work. Forces are under attack.
Well,
Let's get Reynold up here. Yeah, again, let them kill each other.
Your honor. For the
Just
king.
throw down heals across the board.
Forces are under attack.
I enjoy that their death sound is that of that Centaur Outrider, because it's a hilarious death sound. Okay, he's stuck because of these stupid tanks.
Have to stick together.
Wow, we've done like virtually no damage to these.
Well, what are you waiting?
We can make the destructors pretty much now. Do we have to send a hero over here? Of course we do. Holy Bastion man, go over there and do it. Why is he capped at level 7? That's strange to me. Ha! Yes!
Yes.
Kill each other!
Under attack.
Okay, what's next? Farms.
Our town
We will fight back. Honestly, I think the black dragons are the most annoying part of this. The demons are fine. Keep the demons coming. Send more of them. I don't give a shit. Yeah, they can't do anything because they're stuck.
Your honor.
Reynold can handle this himself, essentially. Okay, we're going to build another lumber mill here.
Righto.
Is it going to divert an attack? Yeah, of course he is.
Forces
Get him,
are
Reynolds.
under attack.
Ah! You've got to be kidding me. Quick!
Our town is under siege.
Excellent. Just give me some time and I will send you some aerial support. Can we build them now? No, we cannot. Okay.
The light
Praxius, help us!
Attack.
We dug too deep.
Job's done.
Can this thing be dead now, please?
we shall
We need an orb of fire on this guy, too.
Right.
Let's run down and grab one.
Sire, at once. For the king.
Okay, let's not stop building paladins and angelics. And keep rallying them up here.
More work.
This defense is looking better and better every time I take a look at it. It's looking decent.
All right.
There you go, Reynolds. Some of my finest airships are now at your disposal. I guess I'll cycle this. Well, either I restart the whole map or I'm here where I'm at. So there's no like in between. Okay, where are they?
We humans
Yes,
have to
my
stick
lord.
together.
We build this. We're gonna set up a bunch of towers up here.
What?
Okay, so
Yes,
let's
my lord.
do it like this.
Job's done. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Job's done. Off I go then. Righto. I await your
That should
command.
finish
I
before
hate
the next
working with
set.
these people. The light is
Did they come in over
Our
here?
forces are under attack.
We shall not falter.
Command me.
I mean, I don't really have time to like search around for where these things showed up, but they've got to be like right around here, right? This definitely isn't a situation where I would have seen them and I overlooked
done.
them. They're just
Job's
not
done.
here.
Job's done.
They back
Job's
here?
done.
Our
Job's
forces
done.
are under attack.
Job's done.
Our
Job's
town
done.
is under siege.
Can I build them? See, I can build them now.
Ready to work.
Prey is near.
A lot of my supply has been taken up.
Job's done.
Okay, as long as I catch the back end of these engagements, I can throw down heals on stuff.
Ready to work.
Let me invest.
Excellent.
Understood.
You all back up.
I am the Iron
Please
Hand.
tell me we can fit through. We can. All of you, auto repair.
Job's done.
I am here.
You guys stand up here at the
For the
front
Yes, my
if you
lord.
can fit.
To work.
At once. I swear it.
Okay. This. Oh, okay.
Aye, sir.
Oh, they were all stacked up on each other.
Off I go then.
What do you need?
We got some prides of humanity.
To work.
Power shield. Cluster rockets.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, well, we can't hesitate. I think make as many as we can afford. I'm gonna kill these because they're just sitting back here doing nothing.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Do not fear.
Back up to the towers, please.
And me. Absolutely.
This is why I made these. I think we're okay now. Again, I was nervous. I had hoped I could hold on to my other allied base, but in retrospect, it was just not meant to be. Okay, so now we're building 2 more airships, right? Destructors, whatever. And then with any extra supply that we have, we'll just reinforce paladins. Paladins can hold on versus ground this through thick and thin here.
Your honor.
For sure, and then meanwhile Van Doors can just do this. Praxius can pop his barrier, and then we can resurrect at the end of this fight if necessary.
Very well.
It's almost like Praxius has less survivability than the Paladins. In fact, he actually does.
Town is under siege. At once.
Oh shit, I never... Oh, and then this thing. Okay, so let's clean this up, and then we'll have to send probably heroes up
We humans
Shall not falter.
to kill this thing. I like how this thing just like it was just popped up out of nowhere.
not
Have
enough.
you reached a verdict?
Okay, and then we're gonna make paladins.
Ben thy dele. I am the Iron Hand. Have you
Something that
reached a verdict?
contributes to mana regeneration would be extremely useful in this faction.
Yes, my lord.
Though I know we're kind of in a situation where I don't think Shardundred is going to be making any changes. Though I'm not sure. Again, they're killing each other.
I am the Iron Hand.
I hate
Okay, there's 2 of them. If we can...
Suits my purpose.
These are almost done. Run.
Yes,
Come on, finish.
It's about time. Suits my purpose.
Okay, and then all of these things...
Our forces are under attack. I'm your shooter.
Oh, these all have resurrect. There were 4? Just don't stand it at airships. You're too important. How silly. They mind control my airship. Well, that's definitely a reload, but that is too funny.
Forces are under attack.
Why are there 4 demon overlords or demon lords just in the forest? Why? Again, I know this is a point where like these maps will never get updated, most likely. So I'm just kind of shouting into the void, but I enjoy this campaign enough where I give it way more leeway and just saying like, well, that's just the way it is. I don't know what I expected. Of course there's going to be demon lords behind all the trees. Why wouldn't there be? We are coming up to a point, I think, where I'm going to split the video. I think next time...
Forces are under attack.
Okay, let's kill all this. Let's get up here and see if we can kill these demon lords with this group. All of you have to be guard towers.
Yes, me lord. All right.
Why don't you harvest up in this direction now? We'll make another lumber mill.
Yes, me lord.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, and this is where we're going to have to rely on our
Light is with us.
towers, if possible.
Your honor.
Have you reached a verdict?
But we certainly have the tools at our disposal. I'm not saying that we don't have tools at our disposal to accomplish what we need to here, but
Forces are under attack.
it's definitely a challenge. Let's just keep making these airships.
Under siege. Time to go.
We have resistant skins, so they may not be able to...
Agreed. Our forces are under attack.
They may not be able to mind control the paladins.
Our town is under siege. What are you waiting for?
Or did they? Did they all die? I think they all died, actually. Okay, we gotta back up here.
Our forces are under attack.
Job's done.
I hate it.
I mean, I can't engage them
We shall not falter.
with airships because the airships get mind controlled.
Suits my purpose.
Our town is under siege.
This is like a one-time thing. If we can survive this, we'll be okay. Pop this.
We shall not falter.
Our forces are under attack. Your
Okay,
Honor.
a lot of this stuff is surviving, and then we want to remake Paladins.
Do not fear.
If we can just kill these stupid things, we should be in okay shape. They've all come back. Reynald's still doing his thing. Praxius, whatever, man.
For the light. By my order.
Let the hunt
Okay, run. I
Light is with us.
think now we have to run.
It's about
Avoid, please.
I'll take care of it.
Why do some of these are selectable and some of them are not? It's very strange. A rune of healing? Finally!
Inhuman beast.
Exactly what I was hoping for. How did you know, Shardundred, that killing 3 demon lords is exactly worth one?
have to stick together.
It's exactly worth 1 rune of healing.
I hate working with these.
Okay, let's see if we can lure them into my towers.
Last. Suits my purpose.
Your Honor.
Okay. Peasants. Okay, so like I've been saying this frequently now, but I think perhaps we take the time to
Under siege.
Well, what are you waiting for?
reload.
It's about time.
Yeah, I had those towers set up for these things,
Humanity is in peril.
but just really bad timing with the demon lords. So again, if anything, I think I've shown that this is definitely doable, and we've had like horrendous timing.
What are you
But it is what it is. Okay, we killed that one.
Once.
Van Doors, I guess, do your best there. They're fighting each other, at least. A gem of health, sure.
peril?
Die, mongrel.
Let's see if we can draw these things down to us.
Town is
Okay, we can use our destructors to kill the dragons, at least. And then
forces are under attack.
we repair here. We remake a shit ton of peasants.
Ready to work.
Yes, my lord.
Is this guy back yet? We did start... No, we did not. Okay, that was probably because I reloaded Praxius. And because our paladins weren't up here. Yeah, again, just those demon overlords. I think my quick save that I had was fine. We just pull these guys away and start harvesting another area of trees before we open the way. Because like a gem of health is like laughable for what we had to go through there. This is likely recoverable.
Is in peril.
What do you need?
We've got these things.
Time to go.
I think maybe I go ahead and end now. And then when we come back, we try to rebuild our defenses and figure out how to salvage this. Like, somehow we've got to do it.
I'm on it.
We're also in high upkeep, which is part of the problem. I think,
Our forces are under attack.
we get in here with our destructors and we use them to hopefully hold this off. I'm going to hold off this attack, and then again, we're probably going to, I'll see you guys next time. Oh dear.
Your Honor.
Paladins, save yourselves. Heal yourselves. I just need the paladins to survive while my air fleet wipes everything out. Yes, kill the hero. Perfect.
I swear.
Cannon Tower's still doing good work. These paladins are so good. Okay, now I'll make a cycled save because there's a good chance we're still semi-unrecoverable now, but we may be able to move on the orcs. Maybe. No promises. With my 2 heroes up, I think we can defend with some paladins and get some more towers if we can rebuild the towers, and then we use the destructors to finish the map. And if we have to turn them around and bring them home, then that's what we'll do. Oh, okay. Thanks everyone for watching. This is definitely harder than any other mission in the campaign so far. Mission 4 was hard, it was long, and it required patience. Offensively, it was challenging. Pushing into the enemy bases was hard, defending was easy. This is the opposite. I feel like pushing into the bases with this air fleet will not be hard, but defending consistently throughout it will be hard. Okay, and also, fuck those demon lords. That was garbage. Okay, I'll see everyone next time. Bye now.